running out of time. Let's move out. We can't forget our mission. We can't let everyone's death be in vain. Hurry! Stay out of my way. How many of these things are there? We found it. Damn. You're...
My dear Daniel, I'll never give up. No matter what the doctors say, I'll gladly step into forbidden territory if it will save your life.
It's been 2 weeks since we lost contact with Logan. Can't wait any longer. You ready, Lisa?
I promised Mom that I'd bring him home. Let's go, Gene. Well, it certainly is persistent. Gee, there!
Got it. Lisa, slide under it!
Reminds me of Rogan. You alright, Lisa?
Yeah, just a little shaken up. Was my father always involved in missions like this?
Yeah. Who knows how many times your father and I survived by the skin of our teeth? What do you think your father did for a living?
Look, Daniel. It's the key. This will remove the barrier between life and death. You don't need to fear anything anymore, Daniel. Not even death.
Lisa, wait!
Unauthorized personnel detected.
This isn't
Security
good.
systems activated.
Lisa,
Priority level
this
3
way.
areas will be locked down.
Gee, over there!
Not even Rogan was this persistent.
Looks like we got away.
Let's head down.
You just don't give up, do ya?
Hey, don't touch me there. back me up. Looks like he's been out. Let's hurry.
Just back off already! When a lady says no, she means it!
That was close.
I'm sorry. I should have reacted faster back there.
You're being awfully honest, aren't you? Don't sweat it, kid.
I know. How come I'm so stubborn in front of my dad?
Daniel, have I stepped outside the bounds of human morality? Most of my researchers have left me.
G, what happened to the world?
The 1998 Curian Mansion case happened, I suppose. The project was a threat to humanity itself. Your father and I put a stop to it, though. Let's go now.
I can't believe I'm doing this.
Lisa, back me up!
You and my father stopped Kyrion's plans, right?
Maybe someone's trying to continue his legacy.
I found it, Daniel. These genes will change the future. The magician and the wheel of fate.
You getting along with Rogan?
I don't know. My father always put work ahead of his family. I barely have any memories of him spending time with Mom and me.
Ouch. That's pretty harsh.
Well, what do you expect? He's always making us worry. I should slap him upside the head for Mom.
Watch out for the tentacles!
It's like we're in some giant plant.
Lisa, back me up!
Finally, we're out. But what the hell is that thing?
Watch out! Lisa, this way.
I'm not ready to be pushing up daisies just yet. I never was any good at gardening. It looks like it'll open if we shoot it.
These things are getting on my nerves. Finally made it out. Worried about Rogan?
I know just what Dad would say if he was here. You've got to believe in yourself, Lisa. He always says the same thing over and over. I'm sick of it.
Things look a little different here. Close.
I'm not gonna stop until I find my dad. We need to find a way to go faster.
It's a dead end. Hang in there.
Dad! I knew you were alive.
Lisa, I figured G would bring you here. Wait, G!
Pleased to meet you, Mr. G. My name is Daniel Curran. Dr. Curran was my father. I believe you knew him well.
It may be hard to believe, but he's the one who saved my life. He's the only one who can prevent disaster. I have to go!
Can't. You're hurt. I'll go. Gee, take care of Dad for me.
All right. I leave everything in your hands. Remember, Lisa, believe in yourself, no matter what happens.
Believe in yourself. Lisa, I think I finally understand what that really means now.
The curse of real ability. Just wait. Head back. Not here to fight.
What the?
This is the last thing my father left behind. I've spent the last 19 years watching this evil grow. I know it's dangerous. I always know that. But the wheel of fate must be broken.
But how?
I managed to hack the program. That should give us the opening we need.
I just wanted to ask, are you sure you want to fight your own father?
The future belongs to the people who are alive here and now. I'm prepared to live the rest of my life bearing the burden of my father's crime.
Okay, we just gotta believe in ourselves.
I am Curian. I shall destroy everything and resurrect everything. Even you must realize that. Daniel, you need me.
This is our future. We'll handle it ourselves. You've got bigger problems to worry about.
You're not my father! I'm no longer bound by the past. I begin walking toward the future.
Hey, let's go! They're waiting for us.
Thanks for taking care of Lisa.
Actually, she did a good job taking care of herself. But Rogan, do you think this will change anything?
It's their future. Maybe nothing will change.
Everything will be different.
We've done our part. The rest is up to them. To believe in themselves and walk their own paths.
Believe in themselves, huh? Lisa's starting to sound a lot like you.
Oh, wait a minute. Is that your idea of a joke? I guess things are already starting to change.
What's wrong?
Lisa, could you wait for a second? This place was my whole life. Goodbye, Father. I won't let your efforts go lost. If humans go down the wrong path again, I'll come back to this whole place. Sorry. Let's go.